We're having movie night tonight, and like everyone else, we love to munch on stuff while we're watching movies. And while that used to be an entire movie theater box full of Milk Duds and maybe chased by a movie theater box of hot tamales, that's just talking about me. Now we tend to use dried fruit, which is pretty expensive at the store. Dried mango is my favorite, that's really no secret. But dried bananas are pretty good too, and they're way cheaper, and especially if you make them yourself. So that's what I'm going to do today. One great tip when you need, our cabinet's kind of low here. One great tip when you need really ripe bananas is sometimes the stores will have these already packaged up because they're like going bad. But these are great for banana bread. These are also great for buying to peel them, throw them in a Ziploc, and freeze them in your freezer for smoothies. And they're also great for banana chips. So these were like 20 or 30 cents less per pound than the other bananas. And we're not going to quite use all of these. We're going to use about 16 bananas for this dehydrator because we have 4 trays and it's about 4 bananas per tray. Dehydrators are pretty inexpensive. There's fancier ones that probably work better and dry things a little more evenly than ours. But we got this one for about 40 bucks, and it even has the temperature controls and everything on here because different foods dehydrate at different temperatures. Fruits and vegetables are 135 degrees. And so that's what I've got it set at here. And these are going to take about 10 to 14 hours probably. And they're going to make us drool all day because the house is going to smell like banana bread. Alright, so all you need to do is just peel your banana. Jackson, you love bananas. My dog loves bananas so much. If he hears the skin of a banana crack, he comes from wherever he is in the house. Alright, you want to cut these as evenly as you can into about... Honey, don't zoom in. They're going to see I'm not doing it evenly. Do as I say, not as I do. As evenly as you can, about 1/4 of an inch, would you say?
Sure.
Well, whatever. They can see it, so. About that thick. And this is a great job for kids to do because you only need a butter knife. And I've already put 3 bananas on here. You just want to stack them in a single layer. That doesn't make any sense. Place them in a single layer on your sheet. And you can dehydrate other things too. I haven't really had the best of luck. Strawberries are really good. What else have we done? I don't really remember. I was just getting into this and then we found a new house and we were in the process of moving, and 5 months later I just remembered that we owned this thing and unpacked it today. So, but you can dehydrate anything. Fruits and vegetables. We've dehydrated zucchini to make zucchini chips and kale to make kale chips. Alright, now my hands need to be washed up. So you just keep doing this for every tray, and this is totally embarrassing because these trays are not even clean from the last time. And I just sold myself out by admitting that it's been 5 months, so it's not like I just made a batch earlier today. Whatever. Okay, gross. You can wash these in the dishwasher or the sink. Anyways, there's 4 trays, but you can add on to this by buying the trays. I don't know, can you buy them individually, honey, or in 4 packs?
I don't remember.
But I know you can add at least 8 to this, or can you do more? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Boy, I should have researched for this video. I did see somebody's video the other day online, and they could add 32 trays, and it was just looked like a cheapy dehydrator like ours. So you could do a lot more than this, which would be a lot more worth your while, because once this stuff all shrinks down, it's been a long time since we made it, but I wouldn't put it past us if Chad and I knocked all this out tonight. So it's kind of a lot of work for very little yield if you only do 4 trays at a time. So I'm just going to keep filling these trays up, and then all you do is stack them on here, put the lid on, and plug it in. And it's sort of noisy, and it does put off some heat, so if you're not wanting the heat in whatever room, like your kitchen, then you can always set it down in your basement or somewhere else, out in your garage, somewhere where it won't heat up whatever room you're in. Alright, it's been 10 hours, so I'm just going to unplug this and show you what's going on in here. I took a couple of these out. You want to kind of sample them after 10 hours or maybe even before, and I let them cool off to the side so I could assess their chewiness. And these aren't going to be crispy like banana chips. See how it bends? It's going to be nice and chewy and delicious. So these thin ones, what are you laughing at? These thin ones are actually already done. I didn't cut mine very uniformly because I got in a hurry. But see how this one's pretty thin? I know it's done because it's the same thickness as these over here that I already tasted and are done. So those can be taken out and eaten already. And some of these other ones are pretty thick, like this one. And you can see it's pretty soft still. So those are going to need to stay in there maybe another hour or two. And then they'll all be done. Yum! Okay, I just went through here and took off the ones that are still pretty soft. If it sounds like I'm chewing on something, you're mistaken. Alright, I'm going to turn this bad boy back on. This is how many we've got so far. This is probably half of them, so it's going to fill up this fairly sizable container. So, unlike I said earlier, Chad and I aren't going to eat all these tonight. But they're not going to last very long in this house either. Of course, somebody who shall remain nameless has been sampling these throughout the day too, so that's where a lot of them went.